voltage drop. We're gonna measure voltage drop. Step 1 is to check the battery. We're gonna use the multimeter in the volts DC settings, and we're gonna measure the difference in electrical potential between 2 points. I will turn the meter on, put it on DC, and I will start with the battery. Red on red, black on black, and we see 12.71 volts, which is the electric potential difference between the 2 points. So almost full battery. Now I will connect the battery. Red on red. Black on black. So we can only test voltage drop if the circuit is under load. So red from the battery to the fuse box, the common red through the fuse, through the switch, through a small in-between cable, through the light, back to the negative, through the common negative, and back to the battery. System is now under load. So step 1 is to measure from the battery positive to the common positive on the fuse box, and the potential electrical difference is 15.7 millivolts. 1 volt is 1000 millivolts. Next step is from after the fuse, we'll take this case through the switch. We can expect some resistance, and in this case that is 9.9 millivolts. Next step is from the little wire to the other wire. Can expect a little bit resistance there as well. That leads to 2.2 millivolts drop. The next part is just before the light until after the light. As the light uses 12 volts, we should see quite some difference. And if we check now over here, 12.37 volts, which is logical because the bulb uses 12 volts. So we measure from this point. We can go back to the positive, and we'll see through that wire we lose 4.6 millivolts. So step by step we can measure through the system. Now we're going to look at the second part. There's also a system. Everything is the same, positive through the box, through the fuse. Only here we will see a damaged wire. Just 2 simple wires. If you can bring the camera closer, just 2 wires. So we can expect their resistance. So if we should measure, everything is the same. So I will directly go to this part. I need to put it under load. So the light is burning, and now I'll put it between these 2 points, and you'll see a potential difference of 30. Let's make it 35 millivolts. If I compare that to the previous one, it is now 35. Here we have in a good circuit, good line, good wire, 0.025 volts, which is almost nothing. And here we have 0.0355 volts. Huge difference, and that's because the wire is damaged. The wire causes, the brakes will cause resistance. The volts have to go through the 2 little wires. They will heat up, and over time they will break, and that's voltage drop measured.